going to show you how to make the best skeleton XP farm base with a beautiful enchanting cave. First you need to find yourself a skeleton spawner. I found one while I was caving and it is right under my base area. If you can't find one, you can always go into spectator mode. I'm kidding. And don't forget to take the loot, there's some good stuff sometimes. Or not. I watched the Skeleton XP farm tutorials by Cayman and there are two simple variants. One that is super easy that you can make on day 1 in your world and you only need 5 pieces of iron. The second one requires you to go to the nether and pick up some soul sand, but the skeletons are a one-hit kill. I'm going to make the second one because I found some obsidian in a ruined portal chest, so I don't even have to find diamonds to go to the nether. Although I do have 1 diamond. I spawned in a soul sand valley, so I had an epic battle with the local inhabitants, but at least I didn't have to look for soul sand. All this effort of going to the nether for one single block. I gathered all the materials needed for the basic farm design and I made my way back down to the skeleton farm. First I will make the basic farm design and then make it look like a pro builder made this. I'm digging out 4 blocks on each side of the spawner and 3 blocks up and below. Now we have this nice square. Then we can make the skeleton bubble elevator, which is where the soul sand is needed. Let's go 23 blocks up and 22 blocks down. This is the kill chamber for the skeletons. That name sounds kinda awful, so let's name it the bone room. Let's do the test and see if the bubble elevator works. Now I can break the torches and let the skeletons spawn. Look how many we have already. But to dig out a huge cave and build an insane enchanting area and a storage room, I need enchanted diamond tools. So I need an enchanting table to make an enchanting table area. Let's go. First I spent hours mining diamonds on deep slate level until I had enough to make diamond tools and the enchanting table itself. Meanwhile above ground, I'm growing sugarcane along the shore and sacrifice these lovely cows for the greater good. I genuinely feel bad. With all the books crafted, I'm making a temporary enchanting setup with level 30 enchants. Now the real grind begins, but also the ideal opportunity to test the skeleton farm. I was AFK at it for 20 minutes and got a lot of XP from it, not to mention all the bones. Bone meal for life. The best part is that you can one-hit kill them with a stick. A few hours of grinding and enchanting later, I had a really nice diamond pickaxe. Now I can dig out as much space as I need for the underground base. I decorated the spawner room with mangrove roots, which looks really creepy. I found a lovely geode so I can make tinted glass to look into the spawner room without any light going in. This is what the underground area looks like right now. Kinda poop because there's still a lot of digging and building to do. But first let's make it more accessible. To get up and down to the XP farm easily, you can make a simple bubble elevator or ladders. I also built a lush gazebo on top so I can easily recognize where the way to the spawner is. I didn't have enough moss, so I made a stone roof first and then used bone meal from the skeleton farm to spread moss everywhere. I also made a beautiful drip leaf table inside, a lovely addition to my starter area. Now I'm going to build a lovely underground base around the XP farm. But why do I need another base when I literally spent hours building this beautiful starter house in my first video from this world? Because of this guy. He took my house hostage, so until I get a good bow to make him leave, I need a second home underground. First I'm digging out more space for the bone room with beautiful mud walls. It has some storage for more skeleton loot next to the bubble elevator. I also decorated the walls with azalea leaves and I put red and green glass over the elevator so I know which one to take to go up. Now I'm going to make an entrance to 2 more rooms here. On this side I'm digging out a small storage room. I made a cute bunk bed in this corner and a nice display of the farm drops, and in that one I have more bone storage and a bow practice area so I can train to beat that creeper on my roof. Right here in the middle I want to put a real skeleton in an enclosure. We have plenty from the spawner, so getting one should be easy. I just need to get one to follow me into the storage room and then I can put it into a boat. It can't shoot me in here, which is perfect. Now I just need to name tag it and break the boat, and then we have our own skeleton pet. And next to it I will display some real skeleton armor. I love this room. I'm going back to the spawner room because I will make an amazing enchanting cave here. For that I will need all sorts of resources such as stone, mossy cobblestone, tuff and andesite. Also amethyst crystals and calcite. Then to decorate it I will need a lot of lush water plants like drip leaves and azalea leaves. First I'm digging out a big enough room to build it in so that the window to the spawner room is next to it. I'm going to texture the walls mixing all sort of stone blocks and moss together. This is how big the cave is going to be. Now I'm going to build a small island in the very center of the cave where the enchanting setup is going to sit. I'm placing dirt at the bottom and I'm making 2 paths out of leaves and drip leaves. One goes from the bone room to the enchanting island and the other one leads to the window where you can watch the skeletons spawn. I'm going to fill the bottom of the cave with water, and since leaves can be waterlogged now, it will look even nicer. And the water is also pouring out from wooden pipes. This is what the enchanting cave looks like now. I'm super happy with this underground area. Everything is lush and beautiful. And the best part is that I can have an efficient skeleton XP farm, and it was a good choice to be able to watch them spawn from the window. Now that I have plenty of bows and arrows, I can finally get rid of the roof creeper, but it looks like he has actually despawned by now. Now watch me build this amazing mushroom greenhouse or this other video on the screen.